So, guys, before we jump into the things will change, my favorite video series of all time, we finally have some sales number for basically Shonen Jump from November 2021 all the way up to November 2022. Now, obviously, as a lot of you would expect, Black Clover's sales numbers are down. Remember, the anime finished. We've had very limited movie news. Black Clover was on a 3-month hiatus, and Black Clover was never really one of the best-selling manga in Japan after its anime release. Obviously, the anime didn't do very good for Black Clover, but as expected, we have Jujutsu Kaisen #1, Tokyo Revengers, Chainsaw Man, Mystery, and at the bottom, although it is down in numbers, Black Clover sold 677,152 copies in 3 volumes. Again, as always, each volume still does, in general, around 200,000. Now, this is the total sales from volume 1 to 33. Obviously, this is before volume 34's release, or I guess 32's release, or 33. I can't exactly remember which one we just had. I think it was 33. But anyway, with 3 volumes, no anime, an anime that did bad for its sales boost, and a manga that was on a 3-month hiatus, I think Black Clover genuinely did good numbers. Other people might say, well, look, Dr. Stone is on the higher on the list. Dr. Stone has had a very good anime, and the manga ended in the last year, giving it, again, another sales boost. Kaiju #8, well, Kaiju #8 is very, very popular, and it's doing roughly the same numbers Black Clover was doing before it got an anime. Now, obviously, a lot has changed in the last 7 years. Manga is more mainstream. A lot more people are reading it. So you can't really compare 7 years ago Black Clover versus Black Clover today in sales with stuff that haven't got its anime yet. But all in all, I think Black Clover did really good. I think 677,000 copies is very good. We still top 50 in Japan, in the whole country of Japan. We are top 50 best-selling, and it's honestly not that bad. It's pretty good. Anyway, with that being said, let's just jump straight into this. Black Clover chapter 345 will change things. Jumping straight into it, there's a lot we need to discuss. I think it's simple. We start with the most important. Dr. Morris is back. I don't know how Tabata managed to pull this off, but Dr. Morris is back. Now, I've always expected Tabata is setting up something really big with Morris. There is still a very hidden general we did not know about in the Diamond Kingdom that Tabata teased about 300 chapters ago that we still haven't seen, for the record. Now, Morris being back does give me hopes. Pretty much everyone is coming back. Not only is Morris back, but from the first 10 chapters of Black Clover, Heath is back. Now, a lot of people might be wondering, who the fuck is Heath? Heath is the guy with ice magic who's on a clock. Asta and Heath had a very special interaction about 340 chapters ago, where Asta was really mad that Heath just threw away his life. And I think Asta and Heath reconnecting, being face to face again, oh my god, I cannot wait for the possibilities that Tabata has planned. Now, obviously, the most important thing we need to discuss about the Things Will Change series is that we have now seen the last 3 Ryuzen 7 members. One of them is a girl we haven't seen before. She looks really cute. She actually looks genuinely old. She holds a samurai. She genuinely looks straight out of One Piece. It looks like they like finished filming One Piece and then now they're filming Black Clover. It's funny how these 2 arcs came about very similarly. Now, honestly, she is part of the Ryuzen 7, which means she is super, super strong. We're going to see that most likely going into Black Clover chapter 345. But before that, guys, I know a lot of you are worried, and so am I. I desperately actually want to see these side characters succeed. After the disappointing results of the... Oh god, what was it? Oh god, they're so father, I don't even remember their name. The Spirit Guardians being absolutely fodder unfortunate. I genuinely hope the Ryuzen 7 aren't fodder. And going into 345, it looks like Asta is actually fighting the strongest member of the Ryuzen 7 and his friend who's sitting on a tree playing a guitar. Now, this honestly genuinely reminds me straight out of Bleach with Ichigo training for using his Bankai. Now, please don't spoil this for Bleach. I'm still catching up. I know I'm a disappointment, but I'm still catching up to Bleach. But honestly, this genuinely does look really, really cool. And I'm excited for a genuinely older looking guy being one of the strongest. It's always weird for me in shonen anime where like Deku, the 15-year-old, 16-year-old, is like fighting terrorists who've been like stronger than him for his like entire life. It's always really weird to me. So now actually seeing an old guy, a member of the Ryuzen 7, it is really cool. So I genuinely hope that they're not defeated very, very shortly. Now, the thing we really need to discuss is the Dark Triad. Now, a lot of people are saying Lucius is absorbing their powers to heal Morris, because obviously Dante was body, Vonica was blood, Xenon was bone, so he's using their powers to heal Morris. I think he's healing them, because at the end of the day, yes, they're evil, but it looked like genuinely that Lucius actually had a good connection with his siblings. So I genuinely expect, although he might be using their powers, I genuinely do expect for Lucius to be healing them. I do desperately want to see Xenon back. Dante and Vonica, alright, cool, whatever. But I genuinely want to see if Xenon's attitude has changed. Remember in the fight with Yuno, Xenon said, let's see which of our dreams is better. Let's see who is right. They both believed in that fight, Yuno versus Xenon, that they both were doing the correct thing. Now, obviously, Xenon lost. So in the battle of ideals, Yuno came out on top. I want to desperately see if Xenon actually does change teams. Guys, I've been predicting this for a very long time, but Xenon was actually very loyal to the Spade Kingdom with Alan. We saw like he actually had a good friend. He didn't want to go throughout the devil route. He went and trained by himself with bone magic and actually rose up the ranks to be a magic knight of the Spade Kingdom. I can't exactly remember what they were called, so I desperately want to see if Xenon switches side. If anyone's going to switch sides, I'm betting on Vonica and Xenon. Dante is too stupid. Vonica wants to be Noel's friend. I don't think that's going to be happening. It would be funny if she like goes to prison, like redemption arc and all, but Vonica's pretty evil. Xenon is the only one I see actually redeemable. Lucius is out of his mind, way out of his mind. And that's honestly really it. This chapter was pretty solid. I don't see much else changing. The other guy, Ryurululu, with Holy Beast magic was honestly really cool. I want to see what Tabata does. And again, I'm excited for this fight with the dragon, because this guy actually looks really cool. I want to see what the other paladins are doing, and I desperately want to see if the fan theories are correct and that one of the paladins is Morgan Faust. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Jimmy, as always. Peace.